everybody, I'm Raven Karasu, and it hasn't been that long since my last vlog. I finished Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, and I did an analysis on that for my class. I actually really enjoyed it. I actually started reading The Silver Eyes and found out that there is going to be a sequel called The Twisted Ones, I believe, and it's coming out in June. So that's pretty awesome. Also, I'm hoping I can get some artwork done within the next few weeks. Sorry for noises again. I just ordered a new laptop, so I'll be hopefully able to move things over to that and work on that. But that's not the main thing. I will talk about some other things too, but these, I think these little babies are what you came to see. So yesterday and today, we decided to pick up some babies. And yesterday we got one baby leopard gecko and a baby ball python. I don't know if I'll be able to bring the python down. The python belongs to my roommate, so it's more a matter of what he wants to do. So he might let me see the baby later, and I can do another vlog. But in the meantime, let's go see the babies in no particular order, just whoever lets me pick them up first. And of course it's going to be you. You've become my little buddy. All right, and these are very, very tiny. All of them are female. All right, look at this little sweetie. She's albino with these little yellow patches, and her name is Honeybits. We actually had a little trouble finding a name for her, but eventually it just kind of settled on that. So yeah, her name is Honeybits because she looks like she's got some honeycomb going there. And I don't know, I also like Planet Dolan, so. But she's pretty sweet right now. She just came home with us today. And she seems to be the outcast. She seems to be away from the others a lot. So I was petting on her and hugging on her. So she's actually gotten rather friendly with me. So she's already a sweetheart. Can't wait to have them get bigger because they're going to be really good snuggle buddies. So yeah, this is Honeybits. I know, love, but I can't keep putting you down. You guys hide too well. You're too little, and I don't want to hurt you. Mirage has already met Honeybits, and it turned out okay. It was actually pretty good. He just wanted to huggle and snuggle with her. The problem is that he's so big that I couldn't let him get too close. She's not quite sure what to make of him yet. She's kind of okay with him, but at the same time, she gets kind of moody, which is actually really great for just like a few hours. I usually try to have my cats and my geckos interact with supervision so that the geckos are trained to make noise if I'm not there to snuggle with. And the cats are pretty much trained to look, maybe harass when they're by themselves, but not to hurt them. They're encouraged to be very gentle. They are trained to be very gentle. And Mirage is probably the best at it. If he finds one where they're not supposed to be, he'll poke them until they get agitated and they'll make noise. They'll know where they're at, and I can go get them. Because sometimes they just get away from you. All right, who else am I going to grab? Who am I going to grab next? Who do I got? Oh, this is the one we brought home yesterday. This is Chi. Lady at the pet shop actually named her Yin Yang because of the spots. You know, she has the two different spots that reminded her of a yin yang. But I didn't really like the name, but I like the concept. So her name is Chi. Though I started spelling it with an extra I because when I hear Chi, I think of Chobits. So that's her little story. And she's getting along pretty good with Voodoo. Voodoo is the one in the big tank with them. She's the mama figure because I wanted to separate her and Merlin because they're being very passive aggressive. So I don't want them to get more agitated with each other. So While Merlin is still down here, I'll leave her there. She was going to go upstairs, but we got the ball python instead. So the ball python got the tank we were going to get. So Voodoo is the big mama to these little babies. Okay. Now you got to remember, this one does have the little spots because her sister looks a lot like her. Okay, let me put you down there, baby. Ah! No, that's not where you're supposed to go. No. Hold on, I'm trying to grab you here. You're so squirmy. Okay, down you go, baby. And who do I have here? This is another one we brought home today. The other two are the ones we brought home. This is one of them. She is supposed to be an albino. She doesn't have any real patterns. She has some yellow on the sides, but the rest of her is pretty bland. Her name is Opal. Sorry, the cats are messing around by the window. And I actually named her Opal because for my novel series, The Revenants of Embry, the opal is considered to be a very sacred stone. I just wanted to make that clear because we do have a gecko named Rarity, and I do realize that Rarity has a cat named Opal. But that's not why we called her Opal. We called her Opal because of the significance to the Revenants of Embry. But, you know, whatever. Either or, her name's Opal. And she's a real sweetie, too. She's got a really good grip on my finger here. So she's actually pretty chill. They're all pretty chill. Yeah, Chi was grumpy like the day before yesterday, but they're all pretty good. Down you go, my dear. Let go. No, let go. Let go. She's like clinging onto my fingers. Come on. Thank you. I won't have you guys out much longer. And here's, I think, the smallest one of the group. This is Chi's sister. This is Gargamella. I knew I wanted a striped one, and, you know, she was there, and I really liked the colors, so, yes, I got her, and I've been wanting to name a lizard Gargamel for some time, but I knew I was getting mostly female, so I just made it a feminine name, so her name's Gargamella, and she's really sweet, too. She's a little bit skittish, but she is the smallest. Look at this itty-bitty little tail. They haven't gotten any fat on it yet. We got to fatten them up. One of them actually ate. Do you mind? Come here. I know. It's a big, fun computer. You can get in there. I know you guys are getting agitated. You want to go back and climb all over Voodoo. And that's pretty much what they did. They all clam into this little hide, which is another of those little skulls that I got, but it's the one I had for Merlin when she was real little. So I had little ones in that until I can get something else. And so, yeah, they all tend to pile in there and snuggle up next to Voodoo. And Voodoo's actually pretty good with them. For the most part, she lets them snuggle and she gives them little kisses. So she's a good big sister mama figure. Hold on a second. Hey, hon, can I see Sumomo? All right, cool. Just be careful. Yeah, you have to go get her. I can't get up. So while he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and do some other updates. I ordered some paperback copies of The Old Man. I also got some copies of my other ebooks, Sans Akhenaten's Gates, because it's too much of a pain in the ass to order special copies, and it's way too much money to spend to just buy a copy straight out. So I went and got the paperback copies for the others. I got 3 copies of all the other books. And I'm planning on holding a contest where you can enter 3 different ways, and a winner in each section will get a signed copy of one specific book. And I will get more into that when I have it figured out. Excuse me. Where are you going? You were giving me the snake. So yeah, we don't know exactly what the contest will entail yet. I have some ideas, but I need to get some other thoughts out before I actually release it. And I will sign these copies. What are you doing? Raj is surprised. They knocked over this little container that I had brought the geckos home in and just strewn all the little confetti paper everywhere. I just vacuumed. Not that you can tell. Well, you guys can't tell anyway. You can't see my floor. But so yeah, there's going to be some contests, and there's going to be a contest for each individual book. So, you know, when I do, like, I was thinking I was going to do the Midnight Selkie first because summer's coming. One contest is going to have 3 different ways to win, and there's going to be 3 different copies. Ah, there she is. And here's our new little baby, Sumomo. And I just saw her the other day, and I knew Chris had been wanting a python, and I really wanted to pet her, and she just seemed so cute. She's shedding, but she's really, really sweet. She's not head shy at all. I mean, we've been petting on her. She's been snuggling with me. She's been snuggling with him. She doesn't stay in the tank too much, but she does stay in there quite a bit. She's so smooth. And yeah, she mostly hangs out with Chris, and every so often I get to play with her. But she's really, really sweet. Well, you see it? Say hello, people. She's fascinated by the light, I think, the webcam has. But yeah, she's very, very sweet. We just fell in love with her immediately, and she bonded with Chris pretty easily. And she seems okay with me too, so that works out. So I am going to give this little girl back, unless you don't mind me holding her a while. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have this little baby for a while, but I'm gonna need you to put these babies back in with Voodoo. And I'll put the lid on when I get over there, because they're not going to go anywhere. They'll probably all hide in the corner. Just kind of gently put it on its side and open the top. Just be very careful. And they'll come out when they're ready. Oh, hi. So yes, this is pretty much what we've been doing. So I'm actually not going to waste too much time, because I actually want some time to snuggle and love with Sumomo, and get some cuddles in with this little girl. And until next time, well, I'll have to update you when the contests are thought out. So bye.